2020. Now, a dozen candidates crowded the stage tonight for the Democratic debate in Ohio. CBS 2's Jessica Layton with the highlights.
Desperate to stay competitive in a crowded field of candidates, the dozen Democrats in the spotlight came out of the gate taking aim at the president.
This president had obstructed justice.
He has committed crimes in plain sight.
This is the first Democratic debate since the House launched an impeachment inquiry into President Trump. The former vice president was asked if he made a mistake by letting his son serve on the board of a Ukrainian firm while he was in office.
My son did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, who has lagged in the polls and in fundraising, spoke passionately about women's health.
We are seeing all over this country women's reproductive rights under attack. Women are people, and people deserve to control their own body.
Candidates also targeted Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren and her plan for a wealth tax. Warren surged ahead in the polls just before the debate.
I want to give a reality check here to Elizabeth, because no one on this stage wants to protect billionaires, not even the billionaire.
Sometimes I think that Senator Warren is more focused on being punitive or pitting some part of the country against the other.
I'm really shocked at the notion that anyone thinks I'm punitive. Pitch in 2 cents so every other kid in America has a chance.
Several were also asked about their age and their health. 78-year-old Bernie Sanders recently suffered a heart attack, and Joe Biden would turn 80 during his first term.
Let me invite you all to a major rally we're having in Queens, New York. We are going to be mounting a vigorous campaign all over this country. That is how I think I can reassure the American people.
One of the reasons I am running is because of my age and my experience. With it comes wisdom.
And Joe Biden also said, for full transparency here, he will release his full medical records to the public before the first vote is cast in Iowa. Also, businessman and former attorney Andrew Yang, who's from New York, said while he does support impeachment of President Trump, he's more focused on the economy, retail, and jobs. Maurice.